Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Sky and today we are playing some Evospace. With the train update. We've gotten a little bit further. I just kind of added a few more things here. One of the things I'd like to do is that I have these coil things here that are being made, these copper wire. But before we do that, what I want to do here is I want to make start getting into the solar area. So I think what I'm going to do here is I want to take this, I want to route this out. And we're going to use we're into the aluminum now. So we'll be using a lot of the aluminum stuff to do stuff here. And then what I want to do here is I want to take this up stairs like that. And let's get rid of that. There we go. So I'm going to bring that right up in here, and let me see here. What do we got? All right, so I'm going to bring this out here. I want to bring this like right about here. And then what we need to do is I want to take this and we need to route this stuff over here. We need to route these. Let me see here. I think I'll take it off of that right there. Is that working there? It doesn't like that, does it? Let's see, that's coming in from right there. So if we do a splitter here, there we go. Now they should be going in two different directions there. And then what we want to do here is I want to make the this right here, the aluminum coil. So to make the aluminum coil, or aluminum solar cell, I mean, to make this, we're going to need these and the silicone. But to make the silicone, I got to make silicon oxide and then turn it to silicone using the aluminum electrolyzer. So let's get the aluminum electrolyzer before we bring that all the way over here. And we got to change this to oxide. So I want to do that right there. I guess we can try that and see if that's going to work. And then what we want to do is we want to put the these ones down here. I found that these ones work better. These arms, the robot arms. The loaders work good for offloading, but the arms work good for loading the material into the machines. So we're going to just bring that across here. And then I want to do is I want to go in here. Let's select the recipe and we want to get silicon and do a Control C on that. V. There we go. Do we get these ones? There we go. All right. So now that we got these, let's get the loaders on here. Let's see. I got there's my loaders right there. Need one more loader. Oh, I just have to connect the power too. So let's, oops, that's not what I want. Let's take that out. And then we want to put, let's put some power in here. Get these connected. Once we have some power, I'm going to need these right here. Let's get some of those going. Now I should have the loader made. So let's do the loader. All right, now we got those made. Let's get these up and running. All right, now I'm just jump down below and get the power connected. All right, so let's do 9 and we'll connect these all up. And then we'll bring this right through the wall here and we'll just have this connect right over here. All right, there we go. Got that connected. Let's go up and check to see how that's coming along. All right, yep. So there we go. We have the silicone coming out on this side here. So what I want to do now is for me to make these, I'm going to need the silicone and so I need those, and I'm going to make those in that machine right there, which is the aluminum constructor. There we go. I'll just put that like right here. I think that'll work just nicely. And then we want to do some constructors. So let me see here. Do we have any constructors made? I don't think so. So let's get 5 of those made up. I'm thinking like right there, maybe that is a good start for one. There we go. And we'll just put the hole right there. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to put the loaders in here and get these loaders connected. Let's see here, where are they? There we go. And then I'm going to take this belt here and I'll bring this in. All right, and then what I want to do is bring this down. So let's see here. We want to bring this down like that. And then we just need to run the recipe and then get the electricity connected on this one. So this one here is going to turn it into the solar panels, which are right there. Control C on that and Control V. All right, now that we got those made, let's see if we can't get some more. Yeah, now we got these aluminum solar things here. And then what I want to do is I want to put in the box right here. There we go. I want to see what one of these looks like. Oh, that's interesting. Not even sure if it matters or not, but we do have some solar panels now, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so that's doing 2 kilowatts per second. And that's just one solar panel. And this one here, these are doing like 47. Let me see, what do I get from those? If I use these here, I'm getting 4 kilowatts. And if I use this one here, I get 10 kilowatts. So it's almost better to use that solar power, you know, and get that. That'll be nice. Maybe I'll just make like a nice big old field full of solar panels. And then if I can get a battery connected to it, then that would just make things even that much better. Just doesn't seem like it's able to produce fast enough here, huh? I mean, I guess it's doing okay. Okay, so the next part of this, what I want to do is I want to reset up this computer, because if you look now, it's costing us a lot of research points for us to make up these new recipes and everything. So I think what we need to do is we need to upgrade our computer here. So our computer is currently doing these advanced circuits, but I think what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to upgrade to the, so I need to go to a processor. For me to do a processor, it's going to require me to be able to do a circuit board, the advanced circuit, and a resistor, and I can make one processor. And then I can make those in the aluminum constructor. So let me see here. We have the boards over here, right? Where are those boards? See some? Yeah, okay, here we go. So here's where we got our boards coming out. So if we can reroute these out a little bit. I'm thinking, let's do that like right here. So we have the boards, we have the resistors, we have the advanced chips. We just need to put those all together and then to put them into this, the aluminum constructor. So I'm thinking like right in here. See if we can't get a couple more. Okay, and then we're going to drill a hole here and right here. And we'll put the line right there and that coming up there. All right, so what I'm going to need to do now is we have these ones here that have the advanced circuits. They don't seem to really be coming out much. What do we got going on here? These things always seem to kind of stop up for some reason. See, we got one circuit here. Input shortage. Okay. I'm thinking what I need to do is just to get rid of these. If it'll let me. All right, and then let's put in the arms, because the arms seem to be a little bit better as far as making sure that everything goes where it needs to go. These seem to be a little bit more productive. Okay, so we got that going. Everything seems to be moving there. What do we got going on here? Huh? Oh, I see. Okay. So this one here, what I want to do is I want to bring, let's cut this one out. And then we're going to put this up here in its spot. And then we'll do the end of that going out. And I want to bring this in like right about here. And let's see here. Let's bring this like that. There we go. And then we want to do the put the arms in here. Let's get the arms in. Probably going to be a 2-stacker here as well. And then I want to set this up as that processor. There it is. Boy, that is hard to find. All right, so we have the advanced circuits coming in. Now we need to get the resistors coming in here. I should have the resistors over here somewhere. This should be them right here, actually. Yep, that's them. So we want to bring this out here. Let's get rid of this. And then we're going to put in 5 here. And then we'll do the 4. There we go. Let's bring that down. And then what I want to do here is I want to put, let's see, let's do 4. Then I'll bring that out right here. There we go. That works. And then let's see if we can get the arms out. Oh, wait, we didn't set, I thought we set up the recipe for that. Okay, and then all we need left is the boards. So let's see if we can't get the boards over here, which are what, right? There we go. So right there. So I think what I want to do is kind of bring this up over here, and I'm going to drop it in on this side over here, and then I'm going to have these doing the pushing the stuff out. Okay, so these should be the boards right here. They are perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I want to do this here. Oh, it didn't stick. Oh, that's right, because I got to take this thing out here, and I got to put in a 5. There we go. Then let's turn this one here, and I'm going to bring that like right here. And I'll bring that over here a little ways to like right about there. And then I'm going to need to get some of these, the loaders. Where are they? There they are. And then I need to put in the arms for the this next set that I'm bringing in. Oh, it's because it every time I make these loaders, they use those arms. Okay. All right, so I got the arms now, and I got the belt set out here. Now I just need to get these arms tied in. And then that should get me going for the processors. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to tie in electricity. I almost forgot to do that. All right, looks like our electricity is doing good. So everything's great there. And then I just got to bring it up over here to this area and reroute all this. Okay, there we go. I like it. I like it. Everything's coming together quite nicely. Nice processor, 60K per 30 every 30 seconds. That's pretty sweet. All right, so now let's take these out of here. There we go. And now we have those taken out. What I want to do is bring this out. So I'm going to use a loader to move this out of here. And then we'll use the belts to take it to the destination. And then what I want to do is let's change the direction of this belt going this way. Do that, take out that there. And then I want to turn this way. All right, good. We have that coming right into there. That'll be nice. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this guy out, and I'm going to put in my new computer now, which happens to be my aluminum computer. And then I think what we can do is we can do the loader here. There we go. So now these are doing 3 times 60K per second. So 3 times 6 is basically it's 180 every 30 seconds. So I should be able to finish this out pretty quickly. Looks like about a minute. So we'll have to start loading that our research up. We got a lot of research here already. One of the things I want to do is to start making solar panels. Maybe what I'll do is I'll set up like a nice big old open area. Maybe something over here in this area. It looks like I have a lot of space here that's available to me. Maybe I can use this as my my solar panel area, and I'll just set up a bunch of solar panels, and that'll help with regulating the power and everything. I got these circuit boards here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these onto a loader. Take those out. Everything else seems to be working pretty good, pretty swell so far. Looks like we're a little on the low side right here as far as these resources. Maybe we can make this come up a little bit quicker. Let's see if we can upgrade this belt steel at the moment. And then I want to upgrade these because he's always going to have problems with these. Put arms on these ones instead so I can keep the nice constant movement here. I think what I want to do is these are copper constructors, and these copper constructors are supposed to be making, what are they making? This copper wire. And if I do the copper wire, right now it's at 0.2 seconds. Oh, it'd be 0.2 seconds even if I upgraded it to an aluminum constructor. Oh no, copper right now is at 1 second. So if I upgrade this to the aluminum one, we can actually make these a little bit faster. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to upgrade to the aluminum constructor. So let's do that right here. Then we'll put the arm on this one here. Where are my arms? Why do I go through these arms quickly? And we'll do a control C, or wait, I forgot we can't do a control C because we haven't set the recipe for this. So let's set it for the copper wire. Control C, control V, V, V. There we go. And then I want to set up the this here, there, and let's set that up there. There we go. All right, so that should be good to go. Just need to go down, fix the power situation. I'm thinking what I want to do is to let's move this out, and I'm going to just upgrade all this. Upgrade it to the aluminum. Make these things go a little bit on the faster side here. So I want to do 4. There we go. Make that there. Oh, that's nicer. That goes up nice and quick. You just have to replace the one up top. There we go. So now that should keep everything moving and grooving there. Perfect. Exactly what we want. So we have gotten this, and we are currently just flying through this here. We got this 655, almost a 1 mil here that we are almost about halfway through. So we're doing pretty good. Looks like it's going to take about 7 minutes for it to knock that out. The next part that I want to do is I want to start setting up the solar panels, or the solar array. What do they call it? The solar cells. I need to start setting up the solar cells, and then hopefully we can start making these aluminum solar panels. Also, I would like to get into making the basic frames, which all that requires is the steel and some steel parts. And to make the steel parts, all we need to do is to have the aluminum constructor to take steel plate and turn it into steel parts, and then take the steel parts, mix it with the steel plate, and then we should be able to get the frames. So yeah, we put those two together, we get the frames. So that should be pretty quick on just getting those knocked out. And then once we get that knocked out, then it's just a matter of us putting them all together. We get the aluminum, the solar cells here connected with these, and we can just start pumping out these aluminum solar panels, and hopefully we can get a bunch of those, and then we'll connect those all up. Since they're doing 10 kilowatts of power, and it just converts electricity, that's going to be super nice. We can get a lot of that done. The other one I want to do is, let's do this aluminum battery box, big efficient energy storage. So let's see here. Let's make 5 of those. Those would be nice to have. So what do these look like? Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty sweet. So we could probably set this up down here. So if we were to like take out like a couple of these blocks here, let's see, I guess these ones here would be better. And then I put in these blocks. There we go. Nice. So now we have these big battery boxes so we can hold all this, any extra power that we get from this. We got the solar panels. So if we can get these the battery boxes, I wonder how those work, huh? I don't see any power building up yet. Ooh, dang, that looks like it's running slow, huh? Not doing too bad. Let's see how these battery boxes work. Big efficient energy storage, conducts electricity, stores electricity. Well, I guess I'll leave them connected like this, and I'll just watch and see what they do. Maybe just take some time for them to all connect. Because I'm not seeing any power going into those things yet. But that should be pretty cool once I can figure that out. If I can get the power going on those, that would be pretty nice to actually have the little extra battery power and everything like that happening. I mean, I have this excess power. It doesn't really show the batteries on here, does it? No, it doesn't even show the batteries. But right now, if I can get those solar panels up, if I'm able to get 10 kilowatts on those would be pretty sweet. What is going on here? Extraction speed 28%. All right, we're really knocking those out of the ballpark now. Boy, I tell you, we're getting closer to quantum circuits and quantum cores, so that's going to be pretty sweet. Let's see if we can't balance this a little bit better. Things seem to be working better. But yeah, I think we've got a lot done today. Things have definitely got a lot knocked out. We got the new processors. We're starting to really knock out the all the new research and everything like that. We got a bunch going on. We get the basic batteries. That's going to be pretty sweet. We got all kinds of neat things that we're going to be unlocking, and looks like we're going to be getting down into the quantum section here pretty soon and getting into the cruel area, which I'm not familiar with that. Oh, it's titanium. So we're going to be dealing with titanium here shortly. So we are getting into the titanium age. So that's going to be pretty sweet. But I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me. I hope to see you on our next episode. We'll have a lot more going on. I want to thank everybody for coming out. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.